with you my morning routine. I'm going to show you kind of how I integrate my wellness practices into my morning routine schedule. I think that sometimes you can feel overwhelmed with all these wellness things that you are told are beneficial, but you're not sure how to incorporate them into your real life. So I want to show you how I do so, because I do these things regularly, if not every day, and I want to show you how I incorporate them into my routine. So the first thing when I wake up in the morning is I already have a bottle of water ready for me. I usually take some sips before I fall asleep at night, and then take some sips and hydrate when I wake up. This is a good way to kind of get me started on the right foot before I get a coffee in my stomach. And so when I go downstairs and I have my coffee in the morning, I like to put collagen in it. This is going to give me the benefits of collagen, and this one actually has MCT oil, so it is a healthy fat that is really good for digestion and overall energy and just metabolic health. And then also it has protein in it, so I am starting off with about 10 grams of protein in my coffee. So this is a great way to get everything that I need while I have my coffee and I'm not super hungry. And while I'm drinking my coffee, I like to take the time to journal, get my mind going and kind of figure out what I need to do for the day. I take the time to kind of process my thoughts and just wake up quiet and calm. So I try to get some kind of movement in every day. This is so beneficial in so many ways. We want to keep our body strong, our cardiovascular health strong and healthy, and doing so we need to incorporate strength training as well as cardio. Today just happens to be a cardio day for me, and something that I have been challenging myself to do is runs. So I kind of take a break from runs every now and then for a number of reasons, but I've been feeling really good about running at least once a week. So today just happens to be a day where I am going to run, and it was a perfect, beautiful, cloudy day, so it just made it easy. And well, as easy as running can be, right? So it was enjoyable. It was a great way to kind of clear my head, get in a good positive mindset, and feel good about what I was doing for my body. Also, with walking or running, if you do it outside, you're checking off another wellness tip that I like to give my clients, and that is outside exposure every day. So if I'm not working out outside in the morning, then I would like to drink my coffee outside on my patio. I just find it very beneficial for your circadian rhythm, for your mental health, just overall wellness, to take some time outside in nature in some kind of way, whether it's just sitting on your patio or porch, going for a walk outside, going to have lunch while sitting outside. Just some kind of outdoor time throughout the day is going to be so beneficial for your physical and mental well-being. So it is something that I try to find time in one way or another to do. So of course, after a good workout, you want to refuel your body, and since I haven't had an actual meal this morning, I needed to have a good, healthy meal with everything in it that was going to benefit and fuel my body. So I started off with 3 scrambled eggs, and I have some frozen sauteed spinach. I am an advocate for frozen vegetables. I think it's a great way to get vegetables in, and it's very financially sustainable because you can buy them for cheap and they're just as good and just as healthy as fresh. They last longer, so there's a little tip for you there. And then I'm also having some sweet potatoes that I roast up in the air fryer. This is going to be a good healthy carb fuel for my body. This is also going to help support my hormones. Sweet potato and yam have a lot of benefits to help with a woman's hormones, so I definitely recommend it. Something you have throughout the week in some kind of meal or another. Healthy fats from the butter and from the feta cheese that I put on top. And I did dice up some tomatoes that are fresh from my mom's garden actually, and just a great balance of a meal with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. It's gonna fuel and nourish my body and just keep me going for the rest of the day, or at least the rest of the morning until lunch. Let's talk about dry brushing for a moment. I don't do this every day. This is not something that I recommend that we need to do every day. This is something that once a week, maybe once every other week at best. But this is a great way to not only give you smoother skin, a healthier appearance, but also the health benefits of dry brushing are great, and I wanted to share those with you guys. So you may have heard about dry brushing, and this is something that has been around for a while now, and I encourage my clients to do this because it can support the lymphatic drainage, and it also supports circulation, and it also helps with detoxification of the toxins in our body. Gets things moving by just lightly brushing on the outside of our skin. And the way you want to brush your skin is you're going to brush each limb upwards to your heart. So we want the lymphatic or the blood circulation, all of that to flow through up to your heart, and this will help getting things flowing healthily and remove any kind of toxins or whatnot that are in the body. So you want to flow towards your body or towards your heart in all limbs, and in your stomach as well. You're going to go to circular motion and up towards your heart. And like I said, just once a week, maybe once every other week, that's plenty. Now I want to take a moment and talk about meditation or breath work. I do incorporate this in my day, and this isn't always in the morning, but a lot of times it is, because it is a great way to reset and let go of any kind of negative thoughts or thinking patterns that we are already dealing with first thing in the morning, and it gets you in a good headspace and ready to go to take on the day. So I sometimes do this in the morning while I'm drinking my coffee, sometimes right after my workout, and sometimes after I get ready, like I did this morning. Just taking a moment, listening to a meditation on my phone. You can find them here on YouTube, or there's plenty of apps out there. But something that resonates with you and calms you and gets you in the right headspace is perfect. Just 5 minutes is all we really need. And if you do understand breath work is a great way to also get you in a good headspace and kind of process any emotions that may be lingering. So I take supplements throughout the day. I take first half in the morning and the second half in the evening. So I'm going to talk to you about what I take in the morning. So I like to take creatine, and I actually take it in the gummy form just because it just works better for my body and my digestion. Not to mention it's pretty easy to take that way. I do take an estrogen support. This is going to help me as I am in perimenopause. It's just going to support my estrogen hormones, and it also has some benefits to help calm my nervous system, which are always great. I do take an NAD supplement, and this is a great way to help keep your cellular levels younger and kind of helps slow down the aging process. It just keeps you more hydrated. The benefits are great, and I can go further into that if you would like, but it's something that I love taking and I encourage clients to take as well. And I am drinking another collagen drink, which is a marine collagen, and you can take collagen throughout the day in a number of different forms. I even have pill forms, and like you saw me this morning, I took it in a powder form in my coffee, and now I'm taking it in more of a fruity, hydrating form that I just feel like the benefits of collagen, especially as we're getting older and we are starting to lose the collagen and elasticity in our skin, in our hair, in our nails, it's always good to get enough collagen. You really can't overdose it, so have it in different ways throughout your day, and it's a great way to kind of keep you younger and hydrated and get that collagen in. So really that's how I start my mornings most every morning, and it's simple and it's easy and I've got it down. I can do all of this within a couple hours, wake up, get my day going, and then get to work and just have a very good day, feeling my best, being productive, just in a positive mental headspace. And yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you have any questions, or if you'd like to see my evening routine, drop me your favorite emoji or your questions below. Share this with anyone you might find this would benefit. And if you're not subscribed, I would love to have you subscribed. And I'll see you guys again next week. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.